Shannon here with Shannon Sizzlen Stampin', and I'm super excited to bring this video to you today for my Pueblo Library crafters. Super excited that you get to have an opportunity to have curbside crafting, so that's something fun, and hopefully you will enjoy this. So this month's craft project features in your kit you're going to get materials to make 6 3x3 note cards. Now, I've got 3 different designs shown. In your kit, you're only going to get 1 image and 1 sentiment, but I wanted to show you. You're also going to get matching note card envelopes. You'll get a pinch of sequins that you'll be using, and you'll get a piece of organdy ribbon that you can use if you want to gift give all or part of the set. What you will need today, along with your kit, is you will need your glue, and I recommend a white liquid glue because we're going to use it with adhering sequins. So I like our Tombow mono glue, but you can use any white liquid glue that you prefer and like, and that you have on hand. If you don't have it, you can use glue dots, you can use Snell, you can use a glue stick. It just makes it harder for the sequins to adhere quickly and to stay on a little bit more permanently. You're also going to need your block container. That's what you use as your stamp block. So you're going to put your stamp onto that for stamping. And you're going to need your little black ink spot that you received those 2 items in last month's kit. I highly recommend when you're using this block container, and I'm sorry about those because my regular blocks were going to be on back order for too long. So I recommend that you get some sort of little styrofoam, a piercing mat, or even just a piece of styrofoam flat that you get in packaging for mail products. Works really great, and it will help make sure that you get a really good stamped image. In your kit, along with the note cards, you'll get, like I said, you'll get 1 image. So you might get the turtle and a seine. You might get a mini seahorse or a big seahorse. You might get a well, you might get a piece of coral or seaweed. I think I've tried to avoid the seaweed. I think mainly the coral, but the corals are beautiful. And you'll get a seine, so you might get like the well and well done, or you might get a seahorse that has the seine of with gratitude. Whatever it is, you're going to get a underwater image and a seine to go with it. And what you will do, I'm going to set these aside. You're going to have 2 each note cards. You're going to have some coral, you're going to have the yellow, and you will have the lavender. Okay, I'm going to do mine on the yellow, this one, to show you how to do it. So all you're going to do, these note cards, you can have them upright like so, or you can turn them to open this way. It's your choice, and sometimes that depends on what image that you have and where the watercolor wash is on these, how you want your cards. Use the turtle, and I'm going to ink him up with my black ink, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp him. And because you have that block container, I highly recommend really getting in there, and if you have the foam, it will make for a better image. Really push hard on him, really get in there so you get a nice clear image. So you may want to practice with that on a scrap paper first. And then you're going to go ahead and stamp your seine, whatever that may be. This one's handy, so I'm going to use its Thanks a Ton. And I'm just going to stamp that there. You could just choose to have just your image on the front and put your sentiment inside, and that would also be very cute. And I just got ink on the front of that, so be careful when you're doing it. Don't do like me, but I'll show you how to fix that. I'm going to go ahead and move that black mat for a moment because I'm going to start gluing, and I don't want glue to get on there. And that's the first thing I'm going to do. You notice that I unfolded my card to do the sequining, and my glues have not arrived yet. I had to order more. There we go. Oh, of course. That's always what happens, right? Fortunately, it's with white glue, so we know it'll dry clear. All right, I'm using my pick tool. You may or may not have one of these. You can use your fingers, tweezers, scissors, whatever. My pick tool has a putty end and it has a piercing tool end. So some of these I use the piercing tool end, and some I use the pick tool, the putty end. I'm going to show you, so some of your sequins, you probably will have a seashell. Let's put that one over here on this great big gob of glue. And then you're just going to pick up other sequins and put them wherever you want that you like. And I try to get a variety of sizes. Like these little ones, I like to use those around the top of the image, kind of like little bubbles, water bubbles coming up. And sometimes I'll do 2 different colors, sometimes I'll do them in the same shade. Like here, oops, I lost that one. So we're gonna put that sequin there. And let's put get some more variety going here. Well, I think down at the bottom of the sea will be the seashells, I guess, because that's the other one that my pick tool picked up. The other reason I like the pick tool is I can use the putty end, and if it won't get off of my finger, I can use the piercing tool to remove it. So now I have some little sequins on there. And you can see here how I've done the seahorses. You might have hearts. You may end up with some stars. I think, yeah, I used a star on this turtle one here. And some of them I've just done 3. Some of them I've done 5. This one I did the shell down here, and I did 3 up out of the well, like the spout. You can do them however you want. There's no right or wrong. There's no rhyme or reason. The one tip I will say that I like to do when I'm embellishing and using sequins, glitter dots, whatever, I tend to like to do odd numbers. And I also like to create things that make your eye follow in a triangle a little bit. So that's just a couple of tips. So you'll see here I've actually got 7 sequins. And I'm actually going to change the color of this one, because when I'm sitting looking at it, I'm wishing it were a pink, because it was too exact to the sequining right next to it. I mean, it was the exact colors. So I'm going to change that out just a little bit. But there really are no right or wrong reasons on these. So once you're done with them all, if you want, you can just use this to keep them together, and you'll put your envelopes with it. I didn't grab mine. And then you'll just have your ribbon. But if you want to keep half, I give you 6 to make. And my theory with crafting and when I do classes is to always, encourage people to make 1 and, make 2 and keep 1 and send 1. Especially during this pandemic, and it's summertime already. People want to get out. People want to be remembered. A lot of people are feeling like they're very alone. So these little note cards are just quick and easy ways to add a touch to, a muffin bag from Starbucks, and you can add a little note card to it, or, a latte, or whatever something might be, a plant that you might want to drop by to someone's house, and you can put one of these little underwater things with it. And it just, to me, I love the underwater creatures because they say summertime. It reminds me of the beach, which is, something I've been missing my own self during this pandemic. I didn't get to take any of my beach vacations that I've tried to take this year. So anyway, that is your projects for this month. I hope that you really enjoy them. They're super simple. They're super easy and quick. And that's what I love about them, is that they are so fast and easy to make. And it just makes it go that much faster. Please reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns about your product or how to make the item. I am more than happy to help you if you're looking for a supply or something as well. My email is M as in Mary, so Mrs. Sizzlen, and it's spelled MRSSIZZLEN, so E-N, not I-N. en@gmail. You can always find me on Facebook and YouTube by searching Sizzlen Stamper Shannon Miller, and I'm on Facebook for messaging as well. So if you need something, find me, reach out to me. I live here in Southern Colorado, and I'm happy to help you work those things out. So until next month, enjoy your Under the Water Sea Kit. Bye guys.